personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid them back and told them it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not walk with none aligned. My state of mind is to keep a peace for peace of mind. Unlike Malcolm with my piece at the Venetian blinds, I'm trying to manifest some things in my subconscious mind that I have only seen in dreams in my unconscious mind. My dreams unrefined, spring to mind, a state of mind that make it seem this lucky life of mine is pre-designed. And if it is, then thank the Lord, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick.
Send that boy after the hospital. Yeah.
And they'll have very good starting field position.
Well, that's what we on today already, huh, Maddie?
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up
Y'all
on
know what
first
it is,
and 10.
man. He think Mr. Superstar gonna save him.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield.
That shit won't gonna say you know way, bro.
Loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that
you think you're going to outrun him? Probably not.
Varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed.
All you got to do, man.
Sure moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately,
claim your loyalty to the football team, man. We'll stop beating the hell out you when we see you. To the football team, man.
Off the play fake. McGee. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat.
Watch him, boy. Watch him.
Number 12 for him on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked
about
prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Clemens. And Shark calls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
There you go.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle,
man,
the quarterback
6'4"
just
with a
says,
96
hey,
speed, man. What you think you gonna do with
right
it?
here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Fights loose, and he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw
respect
on
my
tape
mind.
because
I'm gonna
they
knock
stayed in the
yours
face
off
of the
your
quarterback
shoulder.
the entire game.
That's how
Ended
that's
up getting
gonna work.
4 sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
You gonna respect my mind? I'll knock yours off your shoulders, man.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Walking up on the line like y'all like that.
Touchdown now on the year.
That's what you young folks say, like y'all like
Washington
that.
has taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Out.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Yeah, our special teams in ruins right now, man, but we're going to be all right. Man.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are
I see you, Mr. Superstar guy.
They
I got somebody for it.
With a victory last week. And Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Asking, do we like pain?
They'll run on first down.
Where you going, Hamlin? Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Allen. I didn't go fall forward. Get your ass
At the end
back
of all
there
that hitting and
somewhere, man.
hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago.
This is what we like right here, man.
Reestablish the tempo.
This our favorite part of it.
And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, McGee. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Let's go.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Oh, my God, no.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. McGee sliding out of the pocket. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On 3rd down, Hamlin. He's
Not in here.
Stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit
so
here
early, man.
on 4th down.
I'll be able to tell by what play you pick. Yeah, he giving up. I'll go ahead and put you out to misery.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1
That's what
there.
we on.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Oh, that make you feel better?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Bro,
Now they're saying,
I end your Madden career today, man. Don't piss me off.
Than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
You hear me talking? Don't piss me off.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Touchdown,
Don't piss me off, man.
Terry McLaurin with his 2nd TD of the game.
He'll be back. He just wanted some
Washington
Gatorade. As you can see, we didn't need him out there just then. Piss me off out here,
receiving
man.
touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure
You already told me you were coming out here with the intentions on winning, so
at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point right down.
I'm like Tyson, boy. I'm a shoulder roll, man. Punch the shit out you, man.
And send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25.
Yeah, you know, we in New York for that crazy weather, man. We don't care nothing about that kicking, man. Trying to make sure we get this,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
he got
drive.
himself something, y'all.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
That was cute.
Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Never make the
That was
mistake
a real
that the
cute
slot
play.
receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on first down. McGee
Look,
throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Lay down while you got the chance, man. No funny business.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play.
Hey, go get you some Gatorade, Mike. It's a pass rushing down anyway. I'm bringing one of them dogs.
Defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because
they seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
They feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Down from here, you know. Apparently they said it knew hit the ground, man. Hey,
as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That's probably Madden punishing you for that silly shit you did a while ago. Oh yeah, I know it. I know it. I know it.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control.
It'd be like the second, third, 99-yard
groove motion
touchdown.
over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9
good tackle,
before being run
ball.
down second and right
Lord
of the
knows,
yard.
son, you to let me, there's some smoke in the city. So all types of hollering and screaming going on.
Play action. Clemens slings this deep
I
from
care
the
about you,
corner.
man.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He certainly had a good
Hey,
game.
you see how that boy pushed him after the play, man?
Trying to take that from
Don't talk about me, Lord.
with
You
that
people
throw,
know, man.
trying to get one downfield.
They'll run with Gibson. And
He run the East Coast.
First down here as he's up to the 15.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
No, man, got no kind of respect. I'm soon learn him some, though.
To throw on second down. Clemens eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On third down, here's Gibson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Clemens.
Smoke in the city, boy. We got some motherfucking smoke in the city, son. We got some motherfucking smoke in the city, son. 6-4, man. Thumbs like that, man. My thumbs like that, dog.
And Washington gonna add on to their
Respect
lead.
my mind. I'll knock yours off your
He
shoulder.
explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
I won't even score the score.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
After I bring the backups out here, you might get down the field.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I mean, every syllable.
3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together.
It looked like it was open, but it won't.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully.
That's what we're doing. That's how we want to save him, man.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
I'll pick that shit off. Try me want to.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down now, Hamlin. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, really good at 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Don't have to prove it to me.
On 1st down, McGee. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Don't have to prove it to me.
Through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Hey, no, it's called 8 people blitzing. They didn't know what to do. They felt like the world was coming to an end.
Now a give right
Where you going?
Hamlin.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about out there, David.
The 37-yard line.
Get off that block out there,
Give him 2
man.
on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd
learn
and
these
about 9 to go.
Young ass street punks, man. We from the streets. We play football with glass under our feet. Concrete. Pavement.
Looking to throw. McGee.
That shit looked open.
He cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away. So
hey, they really made that happen.
On the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it.
You see how they tried me just then, man?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
That throw into the arms of Allen.
Hey, how many times is he going to get hurt this game? I mean, this season.
It was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
We start the kick off somebody's ass. Get your ass over there, man.
To Chark, and able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
No, you got caught up in that block.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season.
Ooh.
Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Damn, don't do it to him like that, Gil.
44 yards now.
Back up out of it.
Just 7 carries. On 1st and 10, Clemens. Hunter Henry brings
What
it
you got
in.
going on? You tried to square up? You really wanted that pressure?
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move.
Sit
Another
your
first
ass
down as
down
well.
somewhere, man. Told y'all you had to do was show your allegiance, man, to the football team. Didn't want to do right.
Around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space.
We'll beat the allegiance out of you,
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job.
You gonna bleed Burgundy and gold.
Picks up 3 on that carry.
The streets are flow with Burgundies. Hey, we're gonna beat the shit out of you, son.
They'll roll him out right. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
I told you, boy, hey, unfortunately, you were the game after the Cowboys beat my ass like he did, man. Boy, so somebody got to feel my pain.
Picking up a first down as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
See? You keep walking up on that motherfucker, man, like that man ain't who he is.
Clemens.
Now what you gonna do?
He'll let this go for the end
I'm talking to
zone.
you. What you gonna do?
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
I'll go get that myself.
It's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
I don't know what to do with it, no way.
This back to their own 34-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster.
He got 2 pretty good plays. Everything else is witchcraft.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the
I know it.
and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility. And
not he a beast like that, ain't it?
We've seen him break
get
off
you
a
3 or get you nothing,
in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down. McGee. That's complete to Bolden. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's how I know you don't want to win.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here for the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass to the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better
about you letting that damn clock run out, not paying attention.
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, right, so it's 2nd and 9.
Get your chance, sir.
Looking to throw. Clemens. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Come on, 60.
Flush to his right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Now that's all about making making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come over? And when he did,
that's what happened.
On him for a big play and a first down.
Hey, well, that's what happened when your receivers see you're scrambling and come back to the ball. That's the way that shit's supposed to be.
Gibson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, man.
And that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it?
There's a will, there's a way.
More than that, this guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater.
Finish him.
Great play there.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Come on, dude. Keenan Allen, please explain to me how you ran that goddamn route inside like that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. Both my tackles.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Yeah. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions.
You see where the fucking tight end is, and that's where he threw the ball,
He's so
bro.
lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept.
Yeah, I know it.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Fucking bullshit.
Now he's back out there
really
to boom
pissed.
this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Clemens. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, Hamlin. And he'll be brought down, and looks like right at the 15.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. McGee. Open man right side is Tony. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, McGee. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing left side here is complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia.
You see the motherfucker tackle sweat, man?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
False start.
Now a give right side. Hamlin. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Off the play fake. McGee. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open.
I'm mad they didn't let me hit his ass, boy. I wanted to hit that bit while he was in the air. I was going. He wasn't going to jump up to catch nothing else today. Nah, he made him jump up in the air.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off play action. Clemens, he'll buy some time right. This is brought in by Gibson. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough
He's
time
actually
that
a
this offense can
receiving
move
back.
the football through the air.
He
Even
just
on
happens
first
to be
and second
230
downs,
pounds.
and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll run on first down. Gibson gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Yeah,
and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short.
Not throwing the ball 10 times. Yeah.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they
Okay.
had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Kidding me, bro.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation for so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the
3rd and
impact that
20.
he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First down.
God damn, 73.
Break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
You ain't even going to try to stop the damn man, huh?
Operating from the gun, Clemens. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Clemens. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Yeah, I know.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Trevor, fucking do something in peace, bro.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that will get a fall incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They're on to the 4th quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. On 3rd down, Clemens. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McGee. Into the hands of Ingram. And missed the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, McGee. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
On 2nd down now, Hamlet. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Back to throw. McGee. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Red running right through it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, Red. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick their goal themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
GG, bro.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Looking off this fly. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, all right, mommy. I'm gonna grab my baseball bat now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot,
oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Mommy, I get it. I'm just messing with you.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early. Right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them,